Hey guys, today we're back here on the HUGE of the Wild. We are back here on Scotland, and on this occasion we are not only gonna continue searching for trophies, because we are also gonna start the hunt for the very elusive Wild Haggis. The incredibly elusive Wild Haggis. No one knows exactly how to get them, so our best bet is to simply go out there and hunt. We'll see how it goes, we may get lucky. Now guys, let me know in the comments, what is your most recent diamond? What is your most recent trophy? I would love to know. Ooh, that is the big grouse. Right there. Max estimate 0.69 to 0.75 kilos. Will this be level 3? I've been hunting these grouses for hours in the last few days, so I think it's time to finally find the level 3. We already got a level 2 diamond, but it's not the same to get a level 3 as a level 2. The level 2 is certainly special, but a level 3 is a level 3. The question is, where is this guy? He has a res right here, from 11 to 14, and it is currently 14:58, so the rest time is over and he probably is on a different area now. We'll have to track it, hopefully he isn't too far. He should also be resting at the moment. Now guys, as you probably already know, there's a very weird creature, very weird animal that is possible to obtain here in Scotland, which is called the Wild Haggis. So the question everyone is asking is, how do you even get a Wild Haggis? What do you have to do in order to have a chance to spawn one? Maybe they are a completely random spawn that can respawn off pretty much every single kill on this reserve. Maybe it is a creature that can respawn off pretty much every single kill here in Scotland, or maybe there is something that you have to do first in order to then be able to spawn it. I mean, we already know that there are some conditions that have to be met in order to have a chance to even see a Wild Haggis, because we got confirmation for this inside the official theHunter Discord. Maybe you have to kill a certain amount of animals before being able to spawn one, maybe you have to complete some missions, which is unlikely because some people have already gotten one without completing a single mission, maybe you have to reach a certain session score within the same session. There are a lot of possibilities, and we're probably never gonna know exactly what triggers the spawn, unless we get some sort of official confirmation, which is unlikely. I'm definitely gonna do my best to eventually have a chance to see and kill a Wild Haggis, but it's gonna be very challenging, I feel it. They seem to be significantly more rare than a great one, for example. Oh, hold up, there he is. Yeah, that has to be a max estimate. Level 2 with an estimate of 65 to 69. I hope it isn't the max estimate because that is a terrible estimate. Zero chance to make it, which is disappointing, but it is a big grouse. There's another male over there. Is that a male or a female? I think it's a male. We are also gonna shoot it just in case it is also big. He's flying this way. And that's it. We are gonna claim this one first and then we'll go for the max estimate. 64.31. This one is a silver. And the big one is right here. As I said, his top estimate was below 72, which is the diamond score. So it is guaranteed to be just a huge gold. 69.31. Well, he's actually quite big. Pretty decent size level 2, not bad at all. Nice way to start a hunt with a huge red grouse. Oh, no way! No way, what is that? That is clearly rare. That is 100% a rare mountain hare. Look at it, it is white. No shot. That has to be either an albino or a white, I think they are called. Yeah, it's definitely one of those two rares. They have moltings, they have albinos, and they have whites. It has to be one of the two that are white. We already got a molting like 2 years ago, and I've been really looking for one of the other two. Finally, guys. About time, another rare mountain hare. And I just realized, it is actually max estimate. That is insane. 5 to 6 kilos, 4 to 5 trophy estimate. Unfortunately doesn't have a chance to make diamond, but it is guaranteed to be gold. That is amazing. That's so cool. Let me just confirm if it is either molting or albino. Albino, okay. So this is an albino mountain hare, look at it. She isn't even running because both the hares and the rabbits are completely bugged at the moment, and they've been bugged for a very long time. As you can see, they simply don't run when they should be fleeing. So yeah, it is quite unfortunate because it is a bug that has been part of the game for at least 2 years, and it completely ruins the experience of hunting these guys. There are no challenges pretty much. So anyway, our first albino mountain hare. The main difference between the albinos and the whites is probably just the texture or the pattern on the fur, because I believe the whites have some sort of a pattern, some very faint grey spots, so they are actually quite different even though the color is similar. This one is mostly white with red eyes, and it just looks amazing. Look at it. 5.06, a gold scoring albino mountain hare. Oh my gosh. Is this our first rare on this map? We are still yet to get a single rare of the new species, but I will take this one. Hell, I would take this one before the majority of the new rares, to be honest. It's just an amazing looking trophy that I've wanted for a very long time, so I'm very happy, guys. We happened to stumble across it randomly, which is insane, and that's it. Amazing trophy, the first rare of the hunt and the first rare of the week. Beautiful rare. You know guys, one of the things I've been wondering is if it is possible to obtain a Wild Haggis on multiplayer, because from what I've seen so far, every single of the player who has gotten a Wild Haggis has gotten it on single player. So maybe, if we actually want to have a chance to eventually get a Wild Haggis, we'll have to move to single player and do our hunts there. Not a huge fan of that idea because I love hunting multiplayer for these videos, but a Wild Haggis guys, I really want a Wild Haggis, so if that's what it takes, I'm definitely gonna do it. That one is big. That red grouse is very promising. It has a top estimate of 75. It is way more promising than the last one. Way more promising than the last level 2 we killed. So the question is that gonna be our second level 2 Diamond Red Grouse? I was actually following the max estimate track without any expectations, but turns out it is quite promising. 71.71. Pretty big, but not big enough. Let's just continue. Oh my god. That is a level 4 Pine Marten, but with a top estimate of 226, damn! That guy is very promising. The diamond score is 208 and today I saw a level 4 Marten posted, so I wonder, could that be diamond guys? Could that be our second diamond Marten? I would say there's definitely a chance. If they can make it a level 4, there's definitely a chance. So we're gonna chase it, and hopefully we'll have a chance to shoot it soon. Shouldn't take us too long, he's close. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's close. Time to get ready with a 22 iron. And let's go for it. Bro, no! We missed! We ended up hitting the ground somehow. Luckily there's a clearing just ahead of us, so hopefully we'll have another chance to shoot him here. Or maybe not, I don't see it. Yeah, he isn't here. That is unfortunate. Maybe here? Yeah, there he is again. Perfect. This shot is even easier. What is he doing? What in the world is he doing? He's just running back and forth. Damn. Is that his tactic to avoid our shots? Because it is working. And finally, he's down. Damn. This chase was way longer than I wanted it to be. Do I expect him to make it? Definitely not. But there's a chance, we'll see. 205.67, damn! He wasn't a diamond, but it was quite close. He was less than 3 points shy of diamond as a level 4. By far the biggest level 4 Pine Marten I've ever seen. I would love to get a bigger diamond of these guys at some point, because so far I've only gotten one and it was barely diamond. So something close to max score would be perfect. We're gonna keep trying. That is a level 3! A level 3 Red Grouse on my single player! Oh my gosh. That has to be guaranteed diamond. 69 to 74 estimate, our first level 3 Red Grouse. On our single player map, I decided to come here to hopefully try to get a Haggis at some point, because apparently they only spawn on single player, or mostly on single player. So I decided to come here to my own map to try my luck, and there's a level 3 Red Grouse. No way. No one knows exactly what triggers the spawn of a Haggis, but I believe that at least you have to kill some animals. I mean, who knows, maybe you have to kill a certain number of species in order to trigger the spawn, or maybe you simply have to stay on your single player map for a while killing animals in order to at least have a chance. Who knows? Ooh, warning call. That is a female though. Let's just continue the chase. He shouldn't be too far. He's headed towards the forest. I feel it's close, guys. Maybe here hiding somewhere. Ooh, there he is. Yeah, right in front of us. Perfect. And that's it. Level 3 Red Grouse down. I wasn't expecting to find a trophy on this session because I've been exploring my single player map like crazy since the early access, and I always thought my Red Grouse population was mediocre at best. I would have never expected to find a level 3 on my own map. So now the question is this a level 3 diamond or is it a troll? I definitely hope it is a diamond. Let's see. 73.59, he made it. Yes. 73.59 score, a red diamond red grouse. Amazing. Maybe not my favorite species here in Scotland, but it is an upland bird and you know how much I love hunting upland birds on this game. So I'm very happy with this one. Finally a level 3 red grouse. And the fact we got it while looking for the wild haggis while just hunting randomly around my single player map is amazing. What a nice find. Oh my gosh, look at that badger right there, guys. Is that a piebald? I think that is a field piebald, look. It is white. It is white with dark spots, that's insane. That is actually piebald. And they are walking directly towards us, no way. Ooh. I'm just gonna stay here. The wind is perfect. But we have no cover here. Look at it, guys, it is almost entirely white, but you can clearly see it is a piebald just because of the dark spots. It is like a little cow. Very similar to a pattern you see on the piebald black fox, for example. I can't believe it. There are two piebald variations for the badger, and in my opinion this one is the best one by far. We are super close from it, less than 100 meters out. I think it's gonna walk this way because one of the other badgers also walked this way. Maybe. I wanna try to get a picture. He's getting a bit far though. That isn't good. Alright. Ooh. Look at it. Won't be possible to get a picture from up close, but we can definitely shoot it here. So let's see, we have the 243 combo, hold up, never mind. This other badger is walking this way and it is 50 meters out roughly. Okay. I'ma crawl there. The piebald is there. 60 meters out, we're actually gonna be able to take a picture here, guys. That's insane. Look. She's just so beautiful. This has to be one of the best looking rares here in Scotland. And it is surprisingly our first rare of the new species after more than a week playing here. No, after 2 weeks playing here because I've been playing here also since the early access. It's just so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna shoot it here. We have the 243 Ranger right here. 0475. And let's shoot it there. She's down. Perfect. Look at all the badgers. This was a big group, probably like 7 or 8. And here we have it. A female piebald badger. It's pretty much the same pattern you see on the piebald black book, as I said. Super cool. You can see its nose also has some dark spots on it. And also some dark spots around the eyes. Such a unique looking piebald, because there's another variation that is like half dark and half white. Also super nice looking, but I just prefer this one because it is mostly white. Such a beautiful trophy, guys, let's claim it. It is an 11.98, a silver, a level 3 female piebald badger. And it was a hard shot, surprisingly, look. Perfect hard shot in double lung. What a shot, their heart is super centered. And you can see it is pretty much in the middle of the lungs. And look at the fur right here, you see how the fur is like all messy? That is because it is raining. Whenever it starts raining in the game, the fur of the animals actually gets affected by it. It just gets all wet and messy, as you can see. Look at that guy, that is a giant. Level 5 Wildboar, the first potential diamond of the grind. After roughly 100 kills. That's sick. 138 to 169 estimate, not a guaranteed diamond, but it's promising. So we're gonna approach it, guys. We're gonna try to get close to it, and I'ma try to drop it using the Malmer 7mm using iron sights. Should be fun. Now guys, while we approach this level 5, I'ma show you the exact setup I'm using at the moment during this grind. As you can see, I have 8 bait barrels on the map, and I placed each of these feeders by taking the map made by Hellshorning as reference. I have a tent and a tripod on each location, placed at least 230 meters away from each feeder to avoid spooking the animals, plus a pickup tent to quickly harvest the males I kill. Honestly, the visibility is great on each of these areas, and honestly the grind has been fantastic because the response have been super consistent. The only thing though is that even though the grind is going fantastic at the moment, it wasn't as smooth at the beginning, because in the beginning I had like 3 feeders that simply weren't attracting any wildboars for some reason. So what I ended up doing is that I simply went to set up 2 different locations, taking this map as reference. Eventually I ended up finding some areas that actually work for me, and that's it. Now the grind is going very smooth. So anyway, let's shoot this wildboar. We should be like 50 meters out. He was over there, right there. Look. He's facing the opposite way though. So I'm simply gonna alert him. Look. He's attentive. Now he's alert. Let's get ready right here. And he's down. That was a hard shot. Perfect. Maybe a hard shot or a doe long. So let's see the score, guys. Will this be the first diamond of the grind? I wanna think it is. The tusks are gigantic. Look at the tusks. Damn. Let's see the score. It is a 159. Ooh! Max score, max weight. Damn. Look. 240 kilograms on the dot and 159.5 score. That is a max score. That's insane. We are gonna tax it real quick. And that is a max score diamond wildboar. No way, guys. The first diamond of the grind is a max score.